Jackson, just Nixa, the community, can you explain what it's been like just kind of growing up here and just kind of being around it? And for people that don't know about Nixa, what can you say about this community?
So Nixa, Missouri is it's a town in southwest Missouri, about 20,000 people. Not necessarily, it's definitely not the size of Miami by any means, but it's not like a super small school. We play the biggest class in Missouri, but it's a really cool community. It feels like a small town, even though it's got a lot of people in it nowadays. And really tight knit for sure. Cares about their athletics a lot, and overall, I think it's been a really good place to live for about the last 8 or 9 years.
What was it like playing sports growing up? And different sports you played, and then your early football days, your memories of playing football early on.
Well, I did a little bit of everything growing up. I was in just about every sport as a little kid, but the ones I ended up taking like somewhat seriously, or I was a basketball player up until sophomore year. I know I did. I started playing football in 5th grade. Didn't really take it seriously until high school, but I'd been doing it, and I've been doing track since I was old enough to hold up a shot put. And I did like baseball and all that other stuff as a kid, but those are kind of the 3 main ones I put a lot of time into.
Yeah, let's talk about shot put and just what that's been like with your parents, yourself, the success you've had there, and just your thoughts on it. And I kind of read about, maybe some Olympic stuff. Just how would you approach that and just that sport and your parents influencing you, and also to Jackson, maybe the biggest advice or best advice that they've kind of given you as you've gone along through your own journey?
Well, I definitely had, the track and field career I had in high school, it wouldn't have been possible without my parents and like kind of the, not only advice, but like some of like the stuff that they'd instilled in me. It was really, really cool to kind of see what they had done in the past there, and having my dad coach me and all that stuff. It was really, really cool, and it definitely had a lot of impact on, I think, not only my football, like the athleticism for it, but also my football recruitment. I think if I didn't throw the shot put as far as I did, 'cause that's one thing compared to everyone else, I think it'd be a lot harder to get national recognition. Being from Nixa, Missouri, it's not really a Division I recruited area that often, so it definitely helped me out in that aspect a lot. But it taught me a lot of things. And the main one being like how to compete as an individual, because in the circle it's just you versus the tape measure, and you're measuring it based on how well you do, not how well the team, obviously there's a team aspect to it, but at the end of the day it's an individual sport, and that's kind of what it's instilled in me, is like how to succeed and compete whenever it's just you in there.
And thoughts on Olympic stuff for you? 28, is it something you're thinking about? I've kind of read that may be a possibility. Where are you thinking with that?
Well, I no longer do track and field. That's just not something that I do anymore. I thought it was a pretty solid high school career. Had a lot of fun with that. Been a lot of great places, done a lot of great stuff in that regards, but I want to be a football player. I think I'm here on this earth to be a football player, and I think that's what I want to pursue in college. So I'm enrolling early. I want to get better as fast as possible.
Heading into your senior season, what was your off season like? Things you really worked on, or maybe worked on, and things you wanted to improve on. And maybe if you could explain maybe some of the workout stuff you were doing to get ready for your senior year.
Yeah, so the biggest thing, the actual skill part that I want to work on this year was pass protection. And the reason why I wanted to go that route is because my school was a very run-heavy school the past couple of years. We're starting to throw it a little bit more now. I think that's more so the personnel we have. But in the past, we ran the ball and we're not even like a triple option team. We run the spread offense, 11 and 12 personnel that we did last year. Now we're kind of a 10 and 11 personnel team. But we had ran the football a lot, and I didn't really have a whole lot of experience being a pass blocker. My freshman year, I did not know how to pass set. I would just shuffle backwards because I just never got taught by that point. But that was one of the main things I worked on this off season, was getting better at that, and I think it's paid off a decent amount so far. I definitely think my sets look better, and if I want to play at the University of Miami, even though they run the ball a lot, there's still going to be balance because every college football team is. So that was the main thing I worked on. And I think there's a lot of other smaller things. I think cleaning up my footwork is definitely a good one. I think my hands are still something I'm working on a lot more, even to this day. And in weight room wise, there's not really anything specific I targeted. I was just trying to keep getting better at the stuff I have done. And I've done a lot of cool stuff in the weight room in the summer and this fall, but at the end of the day, I'm just trying to keep getting stronger and keep seeing it translate to the field.
How is the season going? You guys haven't lost. Your team success that you guys have had, some new players in, obviously, with Jaden, but just how would you say it's gone team-wise, where you guys are at, and then individually, some of the things you said you wanted to get better at, as you addressed a little bit ago?
We're getting a lot better. I mean, we're 4-0 so far. I don't know. We don't have the same identity we did last year. We're still kind of searching for that. I think we're starting to find it in the middle of the season right now, like what we're going to be really good at. And I feel good about where our team's at. I think we got some playmakers. I think our role players are getting better and better. And I think we got a real shot to compete with just about anybody come playoffs time.
And if you could kind of just talk about some of the key guys on your team, obviously with Adam, a quarterback, Adam McKnight, and then you get Jaden McCaster in at running back. And then, coming off a big game there with Randy Flint doing things on both sides. There's other guys as well, certainly, but if you could speak on those and then just kind of how your team's looking.
Yeah, I mean, you listed the 3 other guys that have like FBS to FCS Division I looks. I mean, Adam's going to be playing quarterback at that level in 2 years, a junior right now. Can run the ball, can throw it. I mean, he's doing a good job for us. Been a leader in the locker room and on the field for, I mean, at least 2 seasons now. I mean, he's been doing this for a little bit as well. Kind of started off a little bit earlier, and then Jaden, he ended up coming in here from DeSmet Jesuit last year, and he's putting together good performance for us so far. A lot of yards per carry. He's got the mentality of he's going to try to break a home run every time he gets the ball, and I'll be darned if he doesn't do that a lot. So he's helped us out a lot as far as just creating explosive plays. I mean, there's a lot of those. And then Randy's kind of the leader of our defense right now. I mean, he's the guy that, like, at corner, he's done a good job for us. We'll put him on the other team's number 1 every game. I mean, and he's done a fine job of being the anchor in our secondary so far.
Miami Hurricanes, the season that they've had so far, the excitement, what's it been like watching them from afar do what they've done to start the season?
They've been doing great. I mean, honestly, I think they've done a lot of things well, and even the games where they haven't played as well, they've still gotten the job done convincingly. So it's been really fun to watch those guys. I mean, against Notre Dame, I thought they executed really well. It was a close game, but I thought they finished well. I think the fourth quarter worked out well for them, and I think it was really, really fun to watch them just go to work against another really good team. And then they've taken care of business really well the last couple weeks. I know, against Florida, they did a good job. Even though there were still some mistakes, I thought overall that team just looks really, really solid. I'm excited to see them play FSU Week 6. Didn't get to go to the Florida game, unfortunately. Had some flights get canceled going through Dallas, so I could not make it. But I'm hoping to still get to the Stanford game later this year. But it's been fun to watch those guys.
When you're watching Miami's offensive line, when you're watching it, what are you watching for? What do you notice? Just kind of how you watch them play and what you kind of pay attention to.
They're a big and physical group for sure. I mean, I guess with the center's not particularly, I say 6'3", 295, but I guess not particularly large. But the other 4 guys, just absolutely massive human beings. They've done a really good job of getting those types of guys in the building and getting them developed. I know, as far as the tackles go, I know Markel's got, he's got about an inch on me, but it's a pretty similar body type, about 6'9", 350, and he's done a pretty good job for him this year. Been a solid pass protector. He's definitely getting better in the run game. And I know obviously you got Francis Maldonado at right tackle. He's done a really good job as well, obviously. He's got a lot of high expectations. I think he's done really well at upholding them so far. I like the way he moves people in the run game. And then it seems like every time I watch Inez, he's on top of somebody about 5 yards, like, past the play, because he's just killing guys out there in the run game. He's done a really good job. I know the guys they've rotated in, left guard, Samson Akinlola and Matthew McCoy. Those guys have put together some quality snaps so far this year. Those are 2 guys I'm probably going to get to play with next year, and I'm excited to be playing with good players like that. I think they'll be a really good anchor for whatever group they throw out there next year, because they're 2 very good players.
Offensive line coach Alex Mirabal, just what is that connection like, and if you kind of explain that as one of the reasons why you picked Miami, and then just kind of what the connection's like today.
So Alex Mirabal worked for me because of just the way he teaches the game and the way he coaches his offensive line room. At the end of the day, you can have all the recruiting pitches in the world, but what I wanted to believe in is, what do I need to do to get better, and how are you going to help me get better? I think he answered that question better than anybody else that recruited me. At the end of the day, it was just facts and substance. That was what I enjoyed about it. I think he's done a really good job of leading those guys. I think they work hard. I think they get better every time they go in there to practice, and that was just kind of what stuck with me about that. And that's kind of the mentality those guys have week to week.
a little similar with Mario Cristobal, the head coach. Kind of the same question. What is it with him that stands out to you as a head coach, obviously with his background at playing the line?
I like that he has the offensive line background. I think that's really cool. I mean, my high school coach has an offensive line background, and he works the offensive line as well, so you know they're going to prioritize that position whenever I go to college, and they've been doing that, and that's why they've been so successful, is their offensive and defensive lines are absolutely phenomenal right now, and it's really hard to beat a team whenever they're better than you in those two regards. And I mean, he's just a great dude, did a great job as far as like the recruiting stuff. I mean, really helped put together like a good plan for like how I can get better, and I think overall he did a really good job just showing me what the University of Miami could do.
Jackson, you mentioned a little bit earlier Miami's next game against Florida State at Florida State. Just what are you hoping to see, and how do you think it's going to go? And just again, another high-profile game for University of Miami.
I mean, I think you always want to see them get it done, especially in rivalry games. I mean, they're going to get to leave the state of Florida. I believe week 8, played a lot of games in state for college. Wow. But no, it's always exciting to see them play teams that are like rivals like that. I mean, playing Florida, Notre Dame, another rival there in Florida State. It's going to be a really good game. Got a good quarterback, got a good team. I mean, it's going to be exciting to see them compete. But at the end of the day, I think if they just play hard all 4 quarters and execute things they need to execute, they're going to win that game because they got a really good squad this year.